What is up, Raider Nation? I'm your host, some more Raider, and let's get right into your Nation News.
And you tell them one thing, just win, baby.
Before I get started with this video, if this is the first time you're coming across my channel and you love the Las Vegas Raiders and want daily Raider content, then look no further. Hit that subscribe button, hit that notification icon button just to notify you guys when I upload more videos just like this. Also, I want to give a huge shout out to the newest members of the Muse Nation, Isaac Hodges, Andrew Garcia, and Jeff Gink. Thank you guys for supporting this channel. And if you guys are wondering how you guys can join the Muse Nation and help support this channel in a better way, then hit that join button down below. So first up, let's talk about Tanner Muse. As you guys already know, we waived Tanner Muse yesterday. Shit. On top of that, on his birthday, sheesh. And according to Vincent B and the Place to Be, Tanner Muse did clear waivers and he was able to go and sign anywhere, whether it's on the practice squad or on the main roster. Not too long after hearing that, it was announced that Tanner Muse will be joining the Seattle Seahawks on their practice squad. Vincent B did also say that the Raiders did place a practice squad offer for Tanner Muse, but he decided to go elsewhere. Shit, I would too if I got fired on my birthday. But looking at the overall aspect of this, it's a smart move for Tanner Muse. You know, the Raiders linebacker room right now is really crowded, you know, from the main roster to the practice squad and the players that are on the IR right now. Our linebacker core is pretty deep, and going to the Seattle Seahawks, they have very few linebackers over there, so he could possibly have a chance to go and play for the Seattle Seahawks this season. All in all, I have no hard feelings for Tanner Muse. If he hates the Raiders, I totally understand it. I would hate the Raiders too if I was in his position, but I wish nothing but the best for Tanner Muse and his future endeavors and with the Seattle Seahawks. But damn, we wasted another third-round pick. Gee, hopefully Bryan Edwards can make up for it. So moving on to some other bit of news, let's talk about Karl Nassif restructuring his contract for the second time. Now, after officially signing KJ Wright to a 1-year up to $5 million contract, the Raiders look to create more cap space for the upcoming season. So they look to Karl Nassif for some help again. Earlier this year, the Raiders restructured Karl Nassif's deal, clearing up over $4 million in cap space. And as of today, according to Phil Yates, he tweeted, the Raiders converted $2.51 million of defensive end Karl Nassif's salary into a signing bonus, creating $2 million in cap space. So shout out to my boy Karl Nassif for taking one for the team. I mean, after coming off of his worst season yet as a pro, we hope that he can bounce back this season, especially with all the talent surrounding him on the defensive line. Nassif is entering his 6th season in the NFL, and throughout his career, he's recorded 20.5 sacks across 3 different teams, having 2.5 sacks with the Raiders. So I mean, with the extra money that we do have now, my question is, what is the Raiders gonna do with that money? I don't know, but we'll see. Now in more news, the Raiders worked out a lot of players today, but 2 names really stood out to me. First name being running back Donta Foreman. According to Aaron Wilson, former Texas 3rd-round draft pick Donta Foreman is visiting the Las Vegas Raiders today, according to league sources. Foreman did sign with the Falcons practice squad, only lasting a couple of days before getting cut. He also worked out for the Seahawks earlier in the offseason. Now, Donta Foreman was drafted in the 3rd round of the 2017 draft by the Houston Texans, and his rookie season, he showed flashes of potential, playing in 10 games, having 78 rushes for 327 yards and 2 touchdowns. Since then, his career has been plagued by injuries, but in 2020, he signed to the Titans practice squad and ended up playing in 6 games with 22 carries for 95 yards. Now with Jalen Richard on the IR and the Raiders recently signing Peyton Barber to the main roster, I don't see us going out and bringing in Donta Foreman. If anything, we could possibly bring him onto the practice squad. It's kind of crazy to me because I was a huge fan of Foreman when he was coming into the draft because I'm a huge Texas Longhorn fan, but honestly, I don't know if he still got it right now. I don't even think the Raiders should even waste any time getting him and bringing him to the team, even the practice squad. I'd rather go get other backs that are out there on the market. But speaking of other running backs, another player that worked out with the Raiders today was running back Carrion Johnson. Johnson, just 24 years old, appeared in all 16 games for the Lions in 2020, starting in 2, with 52 carries for 181 yards and 2 touchdowns. On top of that, he had 19 receptions for 187 yards and a touchdown. And in his entire career, he's totaled 283 carries for 1,225 yards and 8 total touchdowns. Now, he was waived by the Lions, then claimed by the Eagles. Later, the Eagles released Johnson with an injury settlement. Again, I don't think it's likely that we bring him onto the team, but if he does sign with this team, it will most likely be on the practice squad. But my biggest question is, why is the Raiders looking for more running backs when we already have enough running backs on the main roster and the practice squad? I mean, there was one running back that just became available that I would not mind the Raiders going out and getting, and that is running back Latavius Murray. According to Adam Schefter, he broke the news today in a tweet saying, Saints are releasing running back Latavius Murray per source. They asked for a pay reduction yesterday and he refused. Murray is coming off of his best season, averaging 4.5 yards per carry and 7.7 yards per catch. I mean, like I said before, you know, with all the running backs that we are working out right now, all the running backs that we do have on the roster right now, why not give Latavius Murray a chance to come back and rock the silver and black once again? And if money is an issue, why not just cut Jalen Richard, save that $3.5 million in cap? We have that $2 million that Karl Nassif restructured his contract for, and we could let go of Peyton Barber just like that and bring in Latavius Murray to be that RB3 on the roster. Now, does he want to be an RB3 on the team? I don't know, maybe not, but it would be nice, you know, to have him come back to the squad, you know, back up Kenyon Drake and Josh Jacobs just in case, or he could get a couple of snaps in there as well. Who knows? He's still a reliable back out there if anything was to happen to one of these other two out there, you know, knock on wood. Now, I know that we do not need Latavius Murray. We have two capable running backs already, and we have some other guys on the roster, but I seen the breaking news out there, so I wanted to bring the question up to you guys and ask you guys. With the release of Latavius Murray now, would you guys want the Raiders to go out and at least try to bring this dude back to the silver and black? Let me know down in the comments below. All right, Raider Nation, that is all I have for you guys today on this episode of Nation News. If this is the first time you're coming across my channel and you love the Las Vegas Raiders, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and hit that notification icon button just to notify you guys when I upload more videos just like this. And if you guys enjoyed the video, don't forget to smash that like button because it does a lot for this channel. With that being said, until the next video, this is your boy Simone Raider and your boys, yeah!
And you tell them one thing. Just win, baby.